Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, I will be sharing my updated build guide for Trial of the Horde mode, using the wizard in the game. This build is a mix of my Godspeed, one touch, one kill and survivor builds, combining speed and survivability into a single build. In over 30 games, my win rate is at 100% using these builds, and you should also achieve good results with this setup. This will be a quick guide, so without any further ado, I will dive into the skills we are using in this build and then move on to Essence Modifier, set items, and some gems. Starting with our first skill, it is Lightning Nova, followed up by Ice Armor, Arcane Torrent, and Disintegrate for the last skill. Now moving to the Essence Modifier, it's worth noting that I am not using any modifier for the helm, and it's not being used. So the first legendary essence is for Lightning Nova, Sprite Spark Chest. It will help us move at high movement speed and also allow us to go through monsters unhindered, which is very important in this mode. The second modifier is for the Disintegrate skill, Crystalline Shadow. It turns Disintegrate into a summon skill, which moves with us and lasers enemies around us. This skill is going to be huge in our setup to hit and tag enemies with damage over time effects and kill them off, as they don't have much HP in this mode. Our next legendary essence is Hastened Oblivion. Each time our Disintegrate hits enemies, it will reduce the cooldown for the skill, giving us 100% uptime for the Disintegrate skill, which is important. The next legendary essence modifier is for Arcane Torrent, Rift Carver. This will hit and kill off enemies around us that Disintegrate will miss, and help us apply damage over time effects to monsters from our gems. The next essence is Scour Cut. This will increase the range of our Disintegrate skill by 29%, helping us hit enemies at a distance from us. This will be very useful close to the end when there will be many monsters spawning. Our next essence is Frenetic Spark. This will help us reduce the cooldown of the Lightning Nova skill, which is important to survive in the late stage of the game. And our last essence is Hailstone for Ice Armor, giving us 6 damage immunity crystals, which will keep us alive and negate all damage while it's active. Now moving on to the set items, we are using 2 pieces of Vithis Urges to extend the duration of our buff skills like Ice Armor, Lightning Nova, and Arcane Torrent. You should also try to get more beneficial effects duration from your Reforged bonus on all your gear pieces and magic attributes on primary and secondary gear pieces. It will make a big difference in this build. Moving forward, our next 4-piece set is Banquet of Eyes. The first 2-piece bonus will give us a 15% increase in damage to all monsters under the effects of poison, fire, or bleed, and we will be using some gems to apply that. The next 4-piece bonus will give us up to a 25% crit chance, as we apply poison, fire, or bleed to the monsters, and this will be key to killing them fast. As for our last 2-piece bonus, we are using the 2-piece set Feasting Baron. This will extend the duration of our poison, fire, or bleed, which will be useful against bosses toward the end. Now, as for the legendary gems, it is important that we use at least 2 gems that are damage over time based. That can be Everlasting Torment and Viper Bite. Or it can be Viper Bite and Seeping Bile. Both will give you good results. And that would be all. Consider leaving a like. That would be a huge help, and I will appreciate it. Now you guys have a good day, and I'll see you all in my next video.